welcome to your short and sweet chair flow. My name is Steph and I'm happy to be guiding you through your practice. So you can find your way into a nice stable chair, sitting up into a nice tall seat. Take a little wiggle here, make sure you've got both sits bones rooting down towards your chair. If you need to adjust your feet forward, go for it. And if your feet don't touch the ground, bring the ground up to meet your feet by taking blocks or maybe a couple of books and allowing the soles of your feet to rest down there nice and easily and heavily. And allow the shoulders to roll up towards your ears, soften them down and back. And allow the eyes to close. As your eyes close, feel the sit bones rooting down towards your chair. Feel this beautiful lengthening up of the crown of your head up towards the sky. Line the tips of the shoulders over top of your hips. And take the inner ears slightly back, so inner ears stacking over top of the shoulders. We'll invite the jaw to relax and the face to smooth. We'll take our hands and we'll gently guide our palms up and around the lowest part of our rib cage. Using your hands as a little bit of a guide for the breath. As you take a deep breath in through the nose, allow that breath to expand the rib cage out and in towards the palms of your hands. As you exhale nice and slow through the nose, feel the rib cage gently contract back. Belly gently drawing up and in. Nice and slow again as you inhale. Feel the rib cage expand out towards the sides of the room. Expand out through the front, the back of your body. As you exhale, slowly soften them back in. Do that a few more times. Deep breath in. Slow exhale out. Deep breath in. Slow exhale out. Breath steady and even, but we'll allow the eyes to blink open. We'll move the hands. You're going to take your palms up and behind the back of your head. You can interlock the fingers, elbows nice and wide. Finding a little lift up through the low belly. As you inhale, let your elbows widen even more. Lift your chest up towards the sky. Back of your head can rest into the palms of your hands. As you exhale, we're going to draw the low belly in, let the elbows come in towards each other, tuck the chin into the chest. As you inhale, again, we'll allow the elbows to widen out towards the sides, lift open your chest to the sky. As you exhale, elbows come in, soften in towards the center. 2 more times, deep breath in. Exhale, draw in. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, draw your head back up towards the center. Let the hands soften down by your sides. Again, shoulders roll up and back. We'll take our left hand, anchor it down to the left-hand side of your chair. Take an inhale to sweep your right hand out towards the side. Reach up to the sky and then arc it over towards the left-hand side. Gaze can come down towards the ground so we're not straining the neck at all. And you're feeling as if you're anchoring your right hip down towards your chair a little bit deeper. and then really opening up through that side body. So opening up through the sides of the ribs, up and through the armpit, and then reach out through your right fingertips. Next time you inhale, sweep that right hand back up towards the sky. Soften it down towards the side of your chair. Left hand sweeps up. Exhale, guides you over. Staying here, breathing. Each time that you inhale, you're taking that breath, expanding the left-hand side of your waist a little bit more. As you exhale, softening in. Good. Inhale, sweep the left hand back up to the sky, soften it down towards your side. We'll take that one breath per movement. So inhale to reach up. Exhale to arc over. Inhale, lift the hand up. Switching sides, exhale, arc over. Couple more times each side. Go with the rhythm of your own breath. The next time you lift that left hand up towards the sky, you're going to take your left hand and you're going to reach it towards the back of your chair. Your right hand will come up towards the outside of your left knee. Inhale again, you're going to sit up really tall. Soften the shoulders down. Lift from above the low belly and gently twist towards the left. Inhale, the breath continues to feed this. You lengthen up as you inhale. As you exhale, gently twisting towards the left-hand side. Slowly turning your way back in towards the center, switching sides. Right hand comes down, left hand towards the top of the knee. Inhale to lift your chest. Exhale, twisting towards the right. Again, deep breath in. Exhale to twist. Turning your way back in towards the center. We're going to take your hands down towards the back of your chair. Roll the shoulders up. As you inhale, you're going to lift your breastbone up towards the sky. Draw the shoulder blades together. If it feels okay in your neck, chin can come up towards the sky as well. So big, beautiful opening through the whole front of your chest, front of the shoulders. Good. Take the gaze back towards the front. You're going to lead with your chest here. Bring your palms down towards your thighs. We're slowly going to take the chest down towards the ground. You kind of feel like you get stuck in chest and belly. Move your legs a little bit wider. And then let your head, your hands melt down towards the ground. Head can gently shake out from side to side, up and down. So release through the back. If you want to be extra super kind to yourself, you can give yourself a little massage here. Take one hand and just massage the back of your neck. Right from the base of your shoulders, all the way right toward the head. Let the hand drop down. We'll bring the palms up towards the shins. Lift the head, the chest up halfway. Walk the palms up towards the thighs. We'll come all the way back up into our tall seat. All right, we're going to scoot your way over to the left side, very technical term. So you're going to draw yourself right to the edge of the left-hand corner of your chair. Left foot is going to face towards the left-hand side, the knee and the ankle all lined up. Coming to a lunge, we're going to wiggle the right foot back behind us. So for you, that might be dropping the knee underneath the hip, totally okay. If it feels like you have a bit more room, you can play with extending that right leg out and behind you. So physically, what we want to be finding is a really nice opening from the top of that right thigh running up through the front of your hip. We also can build a little bit of strength here. So imagine, whether the back knee is bent or not, that you're squeezing in through the inner thighs. So you're drawing in towards your center. Find that little lift up through the low belly. Hand at hip, hand to the chair for a bit of support. If you want to play with your balance a little bit, hands can sweep out in front of you, reach them up towards the sky. Then maybe the hands come wide, like into a big V. Lift the chest up towards the sky, a little arc back. Nice, draw your palms back in. Hands can float down towards your heart. Good, and we're gonna shift our way back towards the center of our chair. Toes we're gonna turn out towards the sides. Knees are turned out towards the sides. Palms are gonna draw down towards the inner thighs, fingertips pointing towards the ground. Sitting up nice and tall. Take your left shoulder, dip it towards the center. Right shoulder is gonna draw up towards the sky and peek towards the right. Inhale, coming back up towards the center. Exhale, right shoulder dips in, left shoulder up and back. Inhale, coming back to the center. Exhale one more time each side. Nice, and switching sides here to come into that lunge. So you're gonna shift your way to the right-hand corner of your chair. Wiggle that foot out so my right knee, right toes are pointing towards the right, and the choice of either keeping that left knee bent, pointing down towards the ground, and you can still have both hips, you're squaring them off towards the right-hand side, or maybe you straighten out through that back leg. Fine, again, everything drawing in towards the center. You're gonna lift your chest up proud. Again, take support where you might need it. You want to come into the back bend variation. Hands sweep out in front of you, reach up to the sky. Hands can widen out to a big V. You inhale, lift your chest up to the sky. Exhale, little arc back. And still using this little lift through the low belly to help support the back of your body. So we're not just collapsing back. Nice, gaze comes forward, palms float down towards your heart. We're gonna shift our way back towards the center. So we're coming back into that wide-kneed position. So this is gonna be a little bit of an opening for inner thighs and groin. So a couple different ways that we can play with it. One is to take the hands and to melt the chest down, maybe come down halfway. That might be enough of an opening there. If you feel like you need a little bit of extra juice, elbows can come to the insides of your knees. That'll help push the knees out towards the sides, or palms can wrap around the front of the ankles. Elbows can push into the knees. You can allow the chest to melt down towards the ground. Wherever we are, a couple more deep, full cycles of breath to open up through the inner thighs. Good. And walk the hands back up towards your thighs. We're going to roll our way up the spine. Restacking the head, shoulders roll up and back. Good, you can help guide the legs back in towards each other. So taking them again about hip width apart. So root the weight down through a right leg. Pick up your left foot, flex your left foot, crossing the ankle over top of the right thigh. So knee will come out towards the side. We're trying to get a really good opening through the outer left hip. If you get enough of an opening there, you're gonna sit upright, breathe here. If you feel like you need a little bit more, lift the chest up. And as you exhale, start to melt your chest down towards the thigh. Finding a position where you're getting a really good sort of middle ground of sensation. So you're definitely feeling a stretch. It doesn't feel too much. You're not swearing in your head. You're not changing your breath pattern. You're able just to be here, nice, calm cycles of breath. One more deep breath in through the nose. Big old exhale through the mouth. And we can roll our way back up. Nice, roll the shoulders up and back. All right, taking your left sole of your foot back down towards the ground. A love for your right hip. Root that foot down. Pick up your right foot, flex the foot. Cross the ankle over top of the thigh. Again, choices can be to stay sitting upright here, or you can allow the chest to come down towards the thigh. So if the chest doesn't come all the way down towards the thigh, something that's kind of nice here, sometimes I like to find a place for my elbows to come in. I can allow the chin to rest in towards my hands, so whatever feels good there is great. Connecting to your breath. Connecting to the sensations in your outer right hip. Deep inhale. Full exhale out. Walk your way back up. Again, we're going to roll our way up the spine. Shoulders roll up and back. And place your right foot down underneath your right hip. So one last little bit here. This is for sort of the back of the the back of the legs. You can shift your way back towards that corner sort of position of your chair. So choices, this is going to be different for everybody. Honestly, for some of us, and there's some days for me too, even flexing the toes up, having that left leg extended, flexing the toes up. If you're finding that through the back of the calves, a little bit through the hamstrings, awesome. You might even kind of melt down towards the thigh there, and if you feel like that's enough there, fantastic. You're going to stay here, breathe here. If you're not quite feeling that sensation through the back line of that left leg and you want a little bit more challenge, you can bend your left knee, take it in towards you, give yourself the peace fingers, so pointer finger, middle finger, wrap them around your big toes. Other option here is you could grab a strap, if you had one, wrap it around the foot, and you can just straighten out through this left leg as much as it's comfortable. So again, so you're getting that good opening through the back of your legs. So again, pick the version that works for you. Take 2 more cycles of breath. And draw your way back up. Switching sides. So bring your feet back in. Shimmy shammy over to your right hand side. So again, you're coming onto that corner. And again, that choice, you can have your right leg stretched out, flexing the toes up towards your nose. And again, options to turn your torso, taking your breastbone down over top of that right leg. So that's option 1 there. Option 2 is to come up into seated, to bend your right knee in towards your armpit. Peace fingers, wrap them around your right big toes or that strap. Your left hand can give you some support if you'd like. And then you can straighten out that right leg as much as you want. I'm dealing with a bit of a hamstring issue here, little injury and tear, so that right there, honestly, that's my end of range of motion for today. And that's totally okay. So you come to wherever is good for you. Take a few more cycles of breath. And you can roll your way back up. Take your hands back. Shift your way back towards your seat. Palms to thighs, roll the shoulders up and back. Allow the eyes to close. Connect a hand to heart. Connect a hand to belly. yourself for showing up, for taking the time and the effort to move your body, to breathe and to connect. Thank you for practicing with us today. Namaste.